I know now what it's like to look into the face of a man who has professed to love you fully, unconditionally, and forever. And then watch his lips form the words, "I'm going to kill you."
Hey, is something on your mind?
I'm just wondering if we'll ever spend a weekend not in a hotel room.
I'll take you to breakfast. We'll talk for hours, anything you want.
I have a flight in an hour.
I have a friend covered for you.
You have a flight in an hour and a half.
It's France, Grace. Passengers will understand. Listen, hey, I'll be back in the States in a couple weeks. Maybe we'll see each other.
Maybe. I'll check my flight schedule. Get dressed. I will. Thank you so much for taking care of my little guy.
No problem.
Hi. I missed you. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi.
Hey, it's Sherry. Are you home yet? Well, anyway, I'm coming to pick you up at 6 and you had better be ready. Your happy birthday begins at happy hour. See you soon.
I guess in cat years we're about the same age, huh, Ripley? I don't know, Sherry. At 38, what the hell am I doing with my life, really?
Seeing the world, having fun, you poor thing. What are you talking about?
Just at 38, I should just have more to show for my life.
Like what, kids, husband?
Ideally, but it's more than that.
Okay, well, do you see any future with the sexy pilot?
I'm not moving there. He's not moving here. I think that plane has landed.
Okay, so what then?
I just don't matter to anyone.
What? No, of course you matter.
What if I was struck by lightning? What would they say at my funeral? Boy, that girl could really, pass out those peanut bags.
Well, I mean, you could, and this is just a suggestion. Amazing eulogy.
Why do I tell you anything?
Listen, I figure there's a zillion things you could do to save the world and make the world a better place, if that's what you want to do. But you just gotta decide what it is and, I don't know, focus your energy on that.
I don't have the same energy I used to have.
Okay, so then that's step one, okay? We take better care of ourselves.
Yeah, bottoms up.
Grace Tanner?
Yes, that's me.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Natasha.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the program.
Thanks.
Do you have any questions before we get started?
Yes, a lot, actually. I'm a little dubious when it comes to words like holistic and alternative medicine. I'm a little more Western when it comes to these things.
Dr. Carter is mainly a nutritionist, so there's no chanting or crystals or any of that sort of thing.
Well, that makes me feel better.
That's why people come here. They don't feel sick, they just want to feel better. Is that you?
That is definitely me.
Well then, he's your guy. And I'm not just saying that because he's my dad.
So just keep on doing what you're doing. You're outpacing yourself. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Grace Tanner.
Yes, it's me.
Hi, Dr. Paul Carter. Lovely to meet you. I see you're new. I love it when new people give my program a try. We're gonna do great things.
I hope so.
Let's just get this on. Good. I just need a little blood, Grace. No need to be so nervous. I stopped using leeches months ago.
I'm just not good with needles.
Well, I am. I'm terrific with needles, so there's nothing for you to worry about.
Okay.
With me. Just focus on me, all right? Don't look at the needle. We simply draw a little blood for analysis, see exactly what you need.
Okay, just get it over with.
It's already done.
That's mine?
Not anymore.
I didn't even feel the needle go in.
That's because I said, connect with me, and you did. You were listening to me, and you weren't thinking about needles. So we're gonna do a full workup, see what you're deficient in, see what maybe you have too much of, and then we're gonna tailor a program specifically to your body type. You stick with it for 6 weeks, and I promise you, you're gonna feel like a new woman. Not like you're anything close to an old one. You with me?
I'm all yours. Hello?
Grace. Hi, it's Paul.
Oh, Dr. Paul? Are you calling about my blood results?
To make sure you didn't have any questions.
No, I don't have any questions. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm sure I'll have questions along the way, but I don't really have any questions right now.
You don't have to call me Dr. Paul, by the way. Just Paul is fine.
Okay. Paul? Do you call all of your patients for nighttime follow-up?
Oh, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't know if it was too late for you.
No, I'm up. I'm just reading a book.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not reading. I'm just... It's not too late for me, but I know for some people, and of course you fly for a living, so you probably have some very early morning wake-ups. I should be more aware of that, I guess. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut up now.
Well, I'm glad you called.
Okay, then. Well, I look forward to working with you, Grace.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to working with you too. So, okay, well, good night.
Yeah, good night.
What? I was just checking on a patient.
Oh, there she is. Carlos, we need another sea breeze over here, stat.
No, Carlos, I need a cranberry juice, please.
No, cranberry juice? What are you, pregnant?
No, I've made those lifestyle changes, you know? Remember we were gonna make some healthy choices?
Well, I didn't think we'd actually be doing it.
And I'm also seeing this doctor, and I gotta tell you, he is kind of a genius.
Yeah? Well, I'm seeing a lifeguard, and he's sort of a dingus.
No, I mean, seriously, he's helpful and inspiring, and he just, you know, he helps people. The exact thing that I was saying that I'm not doing in my life.
Okay, so he's married, right?
Divorced. But it doesn't really matter. That's not what the point is.
Okay, so he's a hunchback then, maybe?
No, he actually is very good looking.
Okay. Well, he's doing something right, because you look good.
Thank you. I feel good.
But if you think I believe for a second that you're not interested in a good-looking, inspiring, and available doctor, you have been drinking.
Oh, whatever, Sherry.
Oh, really? Then why are you blushing? Cheers.
So, everything is looking pretty good, although your thiamine level is still a little low. Have you been eating your cauliflower, young lady?
Well, see, the thing about cauliflower is I kind of hate its guts. And if there was a hell for vegetables, I would probably like it to burn there for eternity.
Cauliflower? Are we asparagus friendly?
Oh, yeah, we're like this.
Oh, you know, there is this place around the corner that makes an amazing roasted vegetable salad, chock full of asparagus. Have you had lunch yet? I have an exercise that I think you might find really helpful. It can be sometimes a little bit obnoxious. You want to try?
Not really.
Okay. Well, look, hey, I can only lead you to water, but I can't make you drink it.
Okay, be obnoxious if you want.
All right. One question. What can you teach me? I want to know what, in your opinion, have you observed that you think can help other people?
Okay, there's gotta be something.
Well, I hope something comes to mind. You travel all over the world, you fly for a living, you work with people, you got to learn something. You know?
Okay, energy is contagious, whether it's positive or negative.
Oh, why don't you give me an example? The first thing that pops into your head.
Okay, so the woman in 14B, she's yelling at her son because he spilled her red wine, and suddenly the entire environment on the plane becomes toxic, and everybody is tense and uncomfortable, and just one funny remark from me diffuses everything.
Huh.
Turbulence happens.
Paul. Hey. Oh, Tom, what are you doing here? Tom, how are you? Grace, this is my friend and client, Tom Garvey.
Very nice to meet you.
Hi, you're on Paul's program?
Yeah, we just started a couple weeks ago.
He is gonna change your life.
I hope so.
When I started working with Paul, it was like the heavens opened up.
Tom, he's making me sound like a cult leader. I'm not a cult leader.
Good to know.
No, I think actually Grace here might be the one to make a real difference. Why don't you tell him what you were just telling me?
No, it's not some brilliant insight.
Well, let's let him be the judge of that. You want to make a difference? Why don't you go ahead and start right now?
Hello?
Good evening, ma'am. Are you happy with your long-distance plan?
No, my long distance plan is fine. Thank you.
But if you give me just a moment, ma'am, I have some wonderful...
Why won't he call?
Okay. Okay, great. See you next time. Grace, how are you?
Hi.
So, you'll be happy to know everything looks really good. You did all the work. And, well, I'm gonna miss seeing you every week.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe I should have told you your blood work looked lousy, that way you'd have to keep on coming back.
Keep me in your clutches.
Oh, come on now. More like the warm embrace of my professional care.
Well, now that you put it that way. Yeah.
Look, it's not very professional of me, I know, but I think about you a lot. I felt a very strong connection to you the very first time you came in. Grace, I felt that deep connection ever since.
Wow. I don't know that I expected.
Please don't tell me I've misread this.
No, not at all. I feel the same connection. Hello?
How's my special lady?
Pretty much the same as when you called me when I landed at the gate.
That was a whole hour ago. I missed you, sweetheart.
You sound like a 16-year-old.
Well, you're the fountain of youth.
Speaking of which, I would love to take a hot bath.
How would I join you?
I wish. The phone cord doesn't reach that far. Hello? Paul?
The thought of him being locked in a cage for the rest of his life was worse than the idea of letting him go and never seeing him again. So I took him to the backyard. I said my goodbyes and off he flew. Every time I see a blue jay, I can't help but think that maybe it's a great-great-grandkid of my Louie Bluey. I'm gonna get a refill. Do you guys need anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I approve. I gargantuanly approve, right? Okay, so what's the other shoe? Because there's always something.
Oh, well, no, I mean, maybe sometimes you can be a little over-attentive, you know.
Over-attentive? And you pick that as your gripe?
Oh, go easy on me. Up until now, the only man in my life has been a cat named Ripley.
Meow. Meow.
Grace.
Hi.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
I can't believe it's you. I'm great.
Know.
Grace,
So,
can I talk to you for a
Oh,
second,
no, I
please?
just want to introduce you to my...
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
That was incredibly rude what you just
What the
did.
hell were you doing in there?
What did it look like I was doing? I was talking to my friends.
Are you talking to your friends? His hands were all over you.
I don't recall his hands being all over me.
He was. Plenty.
He's going on about his fiancée.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? Grace, I've just never felt these kind of feelings before. I've just never felt anything this intense for anyone.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I've never loved anyone like I love you, and I'm just kind of flailing a bit.
Me too.
I just feel 100% committed and loyal to you.
You have my commitment and loyalty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You have nothing to ever be jealous about.
I think I just needed to hear it. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
And I love you. I really love you. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. You better fasten your seatbelt.
Flying first class, baby. I don't do seatbelts.
Don't make me call the pilot.
I am excited on this flight. Sleep down, stewardess. Welcome home, baby.
They're beautiful.
Uh-huh. We're talking about my eyes or the flowers. There's no wrong
You're
answer, by the way.
sweetheart.
Yes, indeed I am. I got something to show you. Come on.
I have something I want to show you too.
Okay.
Since I've been gone.
What the hell happened to you?
You happened to me, Paul. You were rough on me when we
Oh my God, no.
that first-class passenger.
No, sweetheart,
Fantasy.
God. Why didn't you say anything to me?
I did say something. You just didn't hear me.
I must have gotten so caught up with it. But I'm truly sorry.
I know that you're sorry.
God, Jesus.
Just maybe no more role-playing and, just...
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
No more. Just standard all-American regular adult fun, I promise.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
Okay.
Ta-da! Huh?
Nutristave.
Nutristave. They're a brand new company. Supplements, skincare, detoxifiers, all of it cutting edge. And they've just hired me as their medical consultant and team leader. 2 scoops of this in your health shake, you'll be running a marathon.
Well, what about your practice?
My daughter will handle that, no problem. This is a much bigger opportunity, sweetheart. Think about the money we can make.
I'm hearing we.
Yes, you're hearing we because I want you to be on my sales team. Huh?
Well, I have a job.
Look, you've been telling me more meaningful. This is more meaningful, sweetheart. I mean, this can actually help people. I mean, were you serious about making a change in your life, or are you just talking on a whim?
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Well, they have a
don't-
training program. You don't seem very excited about it. You know,
I'm
forget it.
serious about it.
No,
I
you're
just
not.
No,
Just
I
forget
am.
it.
I
I
just
thought
you
you
just drop it on me. Let me absorb it for a minute.
and we could be together every day.
Okay, it sounds good, and I want to make the time to do that.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm very serious.
Sweetheart, you don't have to quit flying right away, you know?
I know I don't have to quit flying.
Listen to me. Hey, we're gonna have so much fun.
Grace, come on. Girls' day. Paul,
Jerry, hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just came to fetch Grace.
Oh. Yeah, Grace is not home.
What? No, we had plans. It's Sunday.
Yeah, well, she had to run out to work. She was covered for somebody. It was all very last minute.
Oh, bummer. When's she back?
Listen, Sherry, Grace is not going to be able to see you for a little while. She wants to make some changes, and she doesn't want to slip back into old habits.
Is this
You telling me I'm an old habit?
No. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is that she's trying to live a healthier lifestyle.
I didn't realize I was so unhealthy for her.
She just wants to be free of temptation, that's all.
Uh-huh. She's back tomorrow?
Yeah, 2 or 3 days, I'm not exactly sure. But I'll tell you came by, all right?
No need. I'll call her myself.
Sure.
Hi, this is Grace and Paul. Leave us a message. Hey, Grace. It's Sherry again. Just calling to see if you're back in town. Give me a jingle if you are, or I'll just call you back again. Hope you're well. Message deleted.
Chicago 4 Towers.
Yeah, can I speak to room 1138?
Hello?
Who's this?
You called me, buddy.
Put Grace on the phone right now. I need to talk to her.
Have another drink, pal.
Hello? Hello? Don't do this to me, Grace.
Hello?
Put that son of a bitch back on.
Paul?
Who is he, Grace?
What are you talking about?
The guy in your room.
Baby, there's nobody in my room. You just woke me up.
I just talked to him. What do you think, I'm an idiot?
Well, obviously they patched you into the wrong room.
Don't lie to me.
Why are you calling me at 2 in the morning?
Because I can call you any damn time I want, that's why.
Paul, I can tell that you've been drinking. There's nobody in my room, and I'm gonna get some sleep because I have to get to work in the morning. Just sleep it off, and I will call you tomorrow.
Listen. Grace. Grace.
Where is all this jealousy coming from, Paul?
I'm not even gonna...
Because do you really think that I want to be with somebody else? I don't. You need to get a handle on yourself. And what is this about telling Sherry that I don't want to be friends with her anymore?
No, that was... You said you wanted to make a change.
But that is my decision to make for myself.
Okay, right. All right, you're right. I'm sorry. Look, sweetheart, I think I might know what's going on. I go crazy when you're not around. You know this. I can't help it, okay? It's just the way things... And I'm sorry, but I do it because I love you, and I'm not going to apologize for that.
So what's the solution? Because I really want to help you.
You become my partner at the company. I already brought Tom Garvey on, okay, to be part of my team. Our team, if you say yes.
But if I leave my job, I lose my pension and my benefits.
No,
yeah.
You won't. It's seniority. I already called the airline. If you fly twice a month, you get to keep all your benefits and your status. Huh, baby? You would be so good at this. I don't think you'd understand it. You have a natural ability to connect with people. We could have way more money, and we'd be working together every single day. Is that not a win-win-win? What do you think?
Ask you guys a question. How many of you would like to help your fellow man? Come on, raise your hands. All right, that's a lot of you. I'm a little impressed by that. Although, how many of you raised your hands because you knew you would kind of look like a jerk if you didn't raise your hands? How many of you would like to triple your income for good, for real, for life, and be your own boss of healthy living, healthy profits for a very long time, right? Come on, all of you. I can see that because you want to be your own boss, right? Now, I'm going to teach you how you
She's a natural.
and do something to help your fellow man.
Yeah.
Even if you're not so sure that you like people.
They sure know how to pick them.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
Working with Paul was fun. Business was going very well. So we decided to buy a house in the countryside. Oh, it's so beautiful.
You ready to make it your own?
Yes. Paul. I was unpacking the boxes and I found these.
And these would be?
Legal papers, lawsuits. You were accused of being a peeping Tom?
Yeah. Yeah, that. So I used to live next door to this crazy woman who thought everyone was spying on her. But no, my love, I'm not, or was not a peeping Tom.
And this one says that a patient sued you for sexual battery and medical malpractice. That's a pretty big deal.
Sweetheart,
Why didn't you tell
anyone
me
can
about
sue
that?
anyone.
No, not everybody has as many lawsuits.
Well, I
as
think you
these.
need to talk to more doctors because, yes, they do. People try to get money out of us. But all of that has been dealt with a long time ago.
This one is actually more recent. This isn't a long time ago. So is this why you gave your business to Natasha?
Unless I wanted everything I had worked for to go in the trash, then yeah, of course I had to put it in her name. But it's been dealt with. It's just legal BS.
I'm
I had to
asking
deal.
you why you didn't tell me the truth. You said to me that you gave your business up because you wanted to reach more people and make a bigger impact.
What are we doing? We are making a bigger impact and we're reaching more people. You should be thanking me
No,
for
I don't-
Christ's sake.
What is this? What about this?
Just
Get off.
give it to me, please.
No,
Would you?
this is...
You know what? We're done with this. We're done with this.
My God, Grace. Has he ever done anything like this
No, I
before?
mean, he's blown his stack before, but he's never hit me, no.
Because once would be enough for me.
You know, I think it's really easy for you to say that, Sherry.
What?
Well, because you've just never been in a relationship for very long.
Okay. We're talking about being hit, Grace. Honey.
It's just... when it's good, it's great. If he's in a mood or he's drinking. But nothing is perfect, Sherry.
I know. It's when it's great, it's really perfect. But what happens if he does this again?
If he does it again, I'm gonna leave him.
You have to make him understand.
I know that.
You gotta make him believe this.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Grace, please.
It's just once.
I'd sleep in the doghouse if we had one. I've never been more sorry about anything in my entire life. Please, please forgive me.
You missed a spot.
Baby, look, all that stuff from the past, those lawsuits, they were just frivolous things. They don't mean anything, and I'm happy to talk about them anytime you want.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, too. Looking back on things now, I should have seen what was coming. But I had never loved like that before. I saw what I wanted to see. Hi! Oh, thanks. Welcome.
The place looks great.
How's your trip?
It's awesome. Thanks. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming, too. I wouldn't miss it. Go in there, grab a drink. Sure.
I thought this was an amusement.
Yeah, it was, but then I started calling people, and it's just...
Well, I would have liked to have invited one or two people of my own.
Yeah, but sweetie, then we'd end up with a house full of airline people.
Well, you don't mind sharing a bed with one.
Honey, hey. Look, let me make it up to you. Okay. Everybody, Why don't you gather around here? I just want to make a little toast. It's a very special evening. And tonight, I want to make this occasion, well, I'll tell you, this woman has shown me rare commitment for the time we've been together. And tonight, I want to show that I'm completely committed to her. Grace, you had my heart the moment I met you. And tonight, I'm asking you to take my soul. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Why are you so nervous?
Congratulations.
I am happy. I don't know. I've just never been proposed to before, so I guess I'm overwhelmed.
I've got a cure for that, and it comes both in red and black label. I'm only an hour away. Say the word, and I'm in the car.
It's getting late. I better not.
Grace, are we really not going to hang out anymore just because Paul feels insecure?
You know what? We're just working through some issues, and I just think he needs me more than you do right now, so...
I don't need you, Grace.
And I just need you to be a little bit more understanding. Oh, gotta go. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Oh, hey.
Who's that?
It was Sherry.
Does she want to take you out partying like a couple of college girls?
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Is that why you've been so sad lately? It wasn't exactly lost on me that you weren't jumping up and down when I proposed to you.
Well, you dropped on your knee in front of a group of people.
So, I mean, it's only a problem unless you don't want to say yes.
You put me on the spot. What else was I supposed to say?
You didn't want to say yes?
I just feel like we have some issues that we're still working
What
through.
issues? Did you see I was drinking ginger ale the entire night?
I did, and I really appreciated that you heard me.
So what's the deal?
I don't know. I guess I need you to be the Paul that I fell in love with.
Sweetheart, you want me to be that Paul? I'll be that Paul. I promise you. Honey? Babe?
Yeah?
Where did you want the cat photo?
What?
Where did you want the cat?
Oh,
Up here?
no. No, this one lower.
This one?
Yeah, opposite sides. You know what? I don't think I like this on the wall after all.
You know what? That is, as the philosophers say, the finest straw.
Don't tickle me, please. The Paul I fell in love with was always there. The problem was, he wasn't the only Paul I was living with.
Good evening, madame. Reservation for two.
I'm so tired.
I have just spent the entire day
This is so sweet.
making you a 5-course meal.
I'm so tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it through the salad without passing out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was just in the air for 27 hours.
Well, you know what? You will make it through because I have been cooking for the last 5 hours, so you're gonna let me replenish you.
Well, maybe we can just start and then we can wrap it up and we can have two romantic meals in one. Or two
You are gonna
meals
get it.
tomorrow. I'm so tired.
Nice and hot.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? What do you mean by that? You first met, right? And then being that Paul.
This is better than that, Paul. You cooked a beautiful
better
meal
than
for
that,
me.
Paul.
Yeah, no, this is A++, Paul.
I've never cooked for anyone in my entire life. And here you are, you're basically telling me to shut it. I've been
not
cooking the
telling you
last 5
anything.
hours.
I
You
just
know what,
said that
Grace?
I wanna
You know
enjoy
what?
it
No,
more.
no, you don't have to enjoy the meal. Forget about it. It's over.
Paul.
You know what? No, forget it.
Okay. You're going from 0 to 100. Could you can we just please talk about this?
Grace, please just shut the hell up.
Can we just...
I said shut up! You know, Grace, you go away days at a time, all these far away places. Italy, France, Greece, Spain. I don't know where you are. Maybe there's a reason you're so damn tired. You could be with anyone you want. Anyone you want.
Anybody I want to be with.
What did you say?
I said that I want to be with you. I could be with anybody else.
You're threatening me?
No, I'm just saying I could. Oh my God.
You could be with anybody? Huh? Let me catch you! Grace! Open the door.
No, maybe we can talk.
Grace, open the door. Please open the door, Grace. Just come out here and let's talk about it, okay? I'm sorry, I overreacted. Please. Why won't you even let me apologize? Open the door!
My fiance and I have a very good relationship. It's just the alcohol, you know, when he drinks, it just changes him.
And was he drinking when he fired shots at you?
No, but he actually shot at me through the door, way above my head, and if he'd wanted to hit me, he really could have easily. I really don't consider myself to be abused.
Then why are you here?
The truth is, I was scared to go to Sherry and hear her say, "I told you so." And I was scared to go back home.
This is Grace. You're going to be staying in here with her. Grace, this is Marina.
Hi.
All right, I'll be back with some fresh pajamas, a toothbrush, and some soap, okay?
I always think things will change, and she's just so, I mean, no, he just won't change. This is my husband, and it always will be.
Grace, does Marina's story resonate with you?
Yeah, of course. Yes. But I'm not going to be giving Paul multiple chances. This is it. Right now, he's learning what life is like without me, and I know he loves me. He's not going to want to lose me. This will blow over. It always does.
Grace, when you say things like, "it always does," you understand that you're implying multiple chances.
Well, yeah, a few, but he's never pulled a gun on me before, ever.
Grace, being a victim of abuse is nothing to be...
Not my fault. Paul loses his temper sometimes, and we talk about it all the time. And in this particular incident happened because I had rejected something very, very nice that he was doing for me.
Grace, look at me. You need to hear your own words. He got violent because of your rejection. Now, isn't that you saying that it is your fault?
You know what? I'm sorry. That was definitely a poor choice of words. And I know exactly what you're saying, and I know exactly how this sounds, but I'm not trying to make any excuses, you know, defending him in any way.
All right, I think that everybody here needs to really look at this chart and count how many of the warning signs apply to you.
I already have looked at that. Hardly any of them.
Grace, none of them should.
Hello?
It's me.
Grace, my God, where are you? I've been sick worrying. I called everyone we know looking for you.
Well, I guess you could have saved yourself some worry by not shooting a gun at me.
What I did was inexcusable, okay?
Look, I'm just calling to check on Ripley.
Your cat's okay. Where are you?
Are you feeding him?
Everything is perfectly fine. Are you coming home or not?
I'm just trying to figure things out right now. Where did that craziness come from? When did you even get a gun?
I can tell you what my psychiatrist said if that helps any.
You seeing a psychiatrist?
You don't think I should? God, I probably should have done that years ago.
What did your psychiatrist say?
But I'm bipolar. What they used to call manic depressive. They got me on meds and everything.
Are they helping?
Please insert another 25
Paul?
cents for
Hello?
another 3 minutes.
Hello? Hello? It's what they used to call manic depressive, I guess. He has really high highs and very low lows.
Mm-hmm. It's those low lows that worry me.
I understand. Anyway, that's why he's in therapy, you know? And I really think that he's overcoming the biggest obstacle of all. He knows he has a problem and he has to deal with it.
Well, shooting at you really is a problem, isn't it?
Well, see, shooting at me was just a symptom of the problem. He's chemically imbalanced, you know? That's why he's on medication now.
You know, if you want, my home is always your home.
Oh, hey, here you are. Oh, sweetie, I missed you. I thought that you were going to be in Atlanta at the convention.
Yeah. I decided not to go. I didn't want to go without you.
I just came by to get Ripley. I'm gonna stay at Sherry's for a little while.
Was that where you were all week?
I really gotta go, Paul.
Grace, I'm sorry. I wish there was a bigger word than I'm sorry.
I know that you're sorry, but it's just not enough anymore.
Please, can I just, would you just please hear me out? I wish I could just ask you for another chance, but I know I can't because I blew it. That Paul, that guy from the other night, that wasn't me. That was, I don't know what that was, but it scared me too. I can see see it so clear now that I'm on medication. It wasn't me. You're the only person that I've ever liked, sweetheart.
I don't want to just let go of everything that we had because of one bad night. I don't.
I gotta believe that I'm not beyond redemption here.
You're not, Paul. You're not. If I were to stay, I have to get rid of that gun.
Yeah, of course.
And if you ever put another hand on me again...
I would never do that. That Paul is dead.
Because I will never give you another chance.
No more chances. I mean, I don't even deserve this chance. Baby, I miss you so much.
I missed you too. For long stretches of time, weeks, sometimes months, life with Paul was bliss. No one could make you feel more loved than he did. No one could ever make you feel more needed.
What are you doing?
Go back to sleep.
But months of happiness could be wiped away in a split second.
Yeah, the wildest thing, you know, I went in to get the mail and I found this letter there. I thought it was for me, so I opened it, but it's for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. What's it all about?
It's just from the women's shelter that I went to.
I didn't know that's where you went. So what is that, for, like, abused women?
It just was a place for me to go to get my head straight.
I wonder why they're sending you letters.
Maybe. It's because I told them I wanted to volunteer.
I didn't see you in that category. Abused women.
No, I said to them that I might consider help me.
Well, I think it's a great idea.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, brought me my shake. Thanks.
I like taking care of you.
I like it too. It's good. Thank you.
Come on, let's go on that hike. What's the matter? You okay?
I feel really dizzy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're burning up. You must have caught a bug or something.
No, I just need to catch my breath.
Are you sure? You're gonna be okay?
Yeah, let's keep going.
I'll walk ahead so I can keep an eye on you.
Paul.
Yes, sweetheart?
You have to take me to the doctor.
I am a doctor, sweetheart. You're fine. You just have to close your eyes and get some rest.
You need to take me to the emergency room, please.
This is not an emergency. Just a virus. You're gonna be fine.
I have a fever.
I know. I'm gonna take care of you. Don't worry. Trust me. Close your eyes.
Paul.
You're up. What did I tell you? There's an outage.
Where were you?
I took your car in to get fixed.
What's wrong with my car?
It had a really bad knock. I had to take a cab back here.
When did that happen?
Since it had a knock.
Did they say when the phone lines would be back up?
They did not.
Oh, God, I feel so nauseous.
Yeah, you look pale. Why don't you get back to bed? We'll make you another shake. We'll get some nutrients in you.
Okay.
Grace. You're gonna need your strength if you want to fight this thing, darling. Here, drink up. I made you this. We'll leave it here for you, okay? Make sure you finish it.
Hello, Grace? Grace?
Sherry, what are you doing here?
Paul, I'm looking for Grace. What do you think?
She's not home. She left.
Good. Where is she?
I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. You know, Sherry, you should know that I'm armed next time you decide to walk on my property.
You're threatening me?
Get the hell out of here. What's going on?
I was just trying to wash the dishes, and I wanted to feed the cat, and then I spilled all over the cat.
Okay, it's just cat food. Relax. I have to go to the store to get other things anyway. I'll just pick some up. No big deal.
Oh, dude, I'm the klutz, so I'll do it.
No. You are not well. Hey, listen to me. You have to go to sleep. Just go lie down. I'll clean this up. Go.
Thank you.
Go.
Ripley, baby, let's get out of here.
Hey, please stop!
What the hell are you doing?
Well, what's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
Why won't you let me in the car? Why am I walking?
Are you okay?
I think I went to go get cat food.
I got cat food. Get in the car. There you go, sweetheart.
Oh, thanks. These are really helping.
Well, what did I tell you?
I'm a little cold. Do you think you could get me a blanket?
Yeah, of course. You just rest up. There you go, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
I'm gonna go do some yard work. I'll see you in a bit, okay?
Yeah.
Call me if you need me.
Okay.
What are you doing, Grace?
I was just crazed inside, just cooped up, so I thought I would help you with yard work.
You feeling up to it?
Yeah.
You're not feeling a little dizzy?
No. Mm-mm. I feel much better. The shakes are making me feel better.
I just don't want you to get lost, that's all. Have to hitchhike home.
No, I'm fine. I thought I might help you with the path, maybe a little bit.
Stay where I can see you. Grace? When you left me, did you ever even love me?
So much.
Everything's crumbling, Grace. Company poor, abused Grace decided to abandon
You need to stop drinking, okay? You've had enough wine for the night.
You don't trust me. I don't think you ever did, Grace. Think you're a prisoner here? But I caught you. And you were pretending to be all out of sorts. God, Jesus Christ, Grace. You must think I'm an idiot. Well, you know,
I don't think you're...
like in every really great relationship, you make things better, right? We all know exactly when they start. Right?
Yeah.
We know exactly how it ends.
I want the dog now. Please hear me out.
All I was looking for was loyalty. Why did you tell people I abused you?
I didn't.
Why did you do that?
I didn't.
Why did you do that?
No.
Get past, Grace. Tell me to kill you. Grace! 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 What the hell's going on here?
Call the police. Please call the police. Somebody's out there trying to get. Please.
Grace!
Paul escaped that night. The police looked for him everywhere, but they couldn't find him. I had to go into hiding, move to an island, change my name, rearrange my whole life.
Take it easy now.
I kept calling Detective Brooks, hoping for good news.
You call me if you need anything.
But there were no signs of Paul. He had disappeared.
Can I help you?
Forgive me. I thought you were someone else.
Sorry to disappoint.
No disappointment at all. I'm sorry. I still feel like I recognize you from somewhere.
Maybe from church? Do you go to First Congregational?
No, I don't go to church. It must be from, Nutristave? You work at Nutristave?
Yeah.
I used to work there.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm Paul Williams.
Neva Alvi.
Neva LV. Wow. Beautiful name.
Thanks.
Do you want help getting in?
I would love that.
Let me give you a hand. Sure.
Thanks.
I come here all the time.
Hello, this is Rachel at Card Services. It's urgent that you contact us.
Hey, Paul, it's me. Just returning your call. Oh, shoot. You know what? I dialed the wrong number. I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. You know...
left that message 2 days after Paul attacked me. I mean, he said that he dialed the wrong number, so Paul must have been in touch with him with a different phone number. I just didn't catch it at the time.
We went up and talked to Garvey 2 years ago.
Yeah, but did you search his house?
Every inch of it.
I'm telling you that he's there, okay? This guy would have done anything for Paul. He would have known that you wanted to search his house, and he hid him. But now he wouldn't expect you. You gotta trust me on this.
Detective Brooks, right?
Hi, Mr. Garvey. I'm just wondering if we could take another look-see through your house.
I don't understand. Why?
Oh, we just want to make sure we did our due diligence. You don't mind, do you?
I mean, I feel like I've been more than cooperative. I don't see why my house is being treated as a crime scene. I mean, do you even have a warrant, or?
See now, Mr. Garvey, I got to tell you, somebody says warrant, I get a little suspicious. Let me in, please. Whoop. Hey! Hey! Wallace! Stop right there!
What do you mean cold? How could it be cold? You had your eyes on him a week ago.
He could have gone literally in any direction.
Could be on the moon. Did you get anything from that Garvey?
No, not really. I mean, he did say that Paul had taken up with some woman recently, but he didn't have a name.
She could be in real danger.
We have an APB out. If he pops up anywhere, we'll nab him.
No disrespect, but you told me that before.
He'll make a mistake. They always do.
Even if that mistake is this woman's life?
Get out of here,
Just
Grace.
get 10 minutes of your time.
I don't have anything to say.
I don't believe that your father hasn't been in contact with you.
You've got to be out of your mind. I don't know what possessed you to tell all those lies about my father, but I will never forgive you.
I haven't had a minute's peace since that night. I spend every waking moment looking over my shoulder.
What about him, huh? You think he's had a minute's peace? You think he's not looking
I know
over
that
his
you don't
shoulder?
believe these things about your father. I'm telling you that he's dangerous. If he's capable of doing what he did to me, he's gonna do it to somebody else, and I'm begging you to help me prevent it.
My father is innocent. Now get out of here. If I see you again, I will call the police.
An energy bar? Not just an energy bar. 3 energy bars, different flavors.
I thought we were concentrating on the health shakes.
We are, but this is like all part of the same line of products.
I don't know, Paul. I put a lot of money into those shakes. Maybe we see some return on them before we branch out.
Of course. But there will be return.
All right, man. I'm expecting all of this to be.
She is. Beautiful. Look at this. It looks amazing, honey.
Fantastic.
Yeah, am I a lucky son of a bitch or what?
I've always thought so.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's a good idea, so we should definitely look at the energy bar as the next step. Does that sound good?
Absolutely, Paul.
The hell is this?
What's the matter?
It's raw.
It's not raw.
Yeah, it is. Look at this. It's blood red inside.
I guess I could have used a few extra minutes.
A few extra minutes. What are you talking about? Wait, what are you trying to kill me with E. coli over here?
Paul, come on.
What, needs me raw chicken and what, I'm made to look like the bad guy? You believe
It's
this?
just a little undercooked.
Hey! God damn it, Grace. Keep up with the lip and you'll see what happens. Sorry.
Every little thing I do, it's just like I'm walking on eggshells with him.
I'll talk to him. How's it going, Paul?
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry about that. I'll go talk to her in a bit. I guess I must be just stressed out over the launch.
I'm edgy too. It's a big thing. Hey, who's Grace?
Grace?
I'm being Sigmund Freud. You called Never Grace up there.
I did? Yeah. Yeah. I guess you could say she's the one that got away.
Well, who was she?
Really, she's just a slut that betrayed me. This ex-girlfriend that I had. She started sleeping with this pilot. She came up with these BS allegations against me, some assault charges. I'm telling you, scared the hell out of me, had me on the run for... Let me get you a glass of wine.
All right, let's go.
Oh, you are definitely his type. I've got to find you.
Paul,
Yeah.
what's this about?
You realize this is just a bunch of nonsense, don't you?
No, I don't realize that at all. This says your name is Paul Carter. Is that true?
Well, look, I had to change my name because I was falsely accused.
My God, Paul, it says rape, kidnapping, attempted murder. How do I know that's all there is to it?
Because that's what I'm telling you.
I mean, doesn't it make sense? She used to work at NutraSave.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at.
I found her name. She sent a Christmas card to Paul's daughter. It's a lead, for God's sakes. And what does it hurt to go check on her? I found the address. Please.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Never left me a message. I called back, but just got a busy signal.
I got no idea what's going on with her. She went nuts over something stupid, and then she locked herself in a room.
Is she okay?
Stuart, thank God you're here. I thought he was gonna hit me.
Will you stop overreacting?
Everybody just needs to calm down. Now let's talk this out. What happened?
Yeah, I have reason to believe the fugitive's hiding out at that address. Thank you, Sheriff. I appreciate it. And listen, this guy, he's extremely dangerous. Yeah. Okay, they're on their way.
You can say whatever you want, all right? I already told him all about it. I told him everything.
Yeah, you did, but Paul, you gotta understand how this looks. You can't blame Neva for reacting.
I think we should talk to the police.
Okay, quit it with the police already. I've heard enough.
Paul, obviously this is gonna follow you around until you confront it. I think Neva's right. Maybe we should just go to the police and tell them your side of the story.
You're probably right. Yeah. Let's go to the police. Let me just get my coat.
I don't know what would have happened if he didn't show up. He was like a different person. I honestly thought he was gonna get me.
It's gonna be okay.
Get on your knees.
Oh.
Get down on your knees. I'm not kidding.
Paul, I want to believe you, but this isn't the way to convince me.
Why did you have to bring Stuart into this?
Baby, put down the gun.
Shut up! Shut
Put
up!
down the gun!
I said shut the hell up!
Police, open the door, please. Tacoma Police.
Damn it, Neva!
Oh, please don't. Oh.
Why?
Open the door, please. Hi, ma'am. We're looking for Neva Alvey. Is that you?
No. Miss Albie moved months ago. Is she okay?
Damn it! Damn it! Whoa!
Calm down. Please, don't.
Brooks.
God damn it! You're not getting away this time, Grace.
Jesus Christ.
I can't help but think that there's more I could have done. I knew he was gonna kill somebody. I know now what it's like to look at the face of a man who has professed to love you fully, unconditionally, and forever. And then watch his lips form the words, "I'm going to kill you." How I wish I could have warned you. Would you have listened? Although I'll never know you, Neva, in many ways I feel I do. I'll always be heartsick that I could do nothing to change what happened to you. Unfortunately, there will always be others who are trapped like we were. When I look at all the warning signs today, I'm amazed I never realized that every one of them applied to me in some way. I want to help other women recognize it when something can be done, and we can't ever blame ourselves for the abuse we suffer. In the end, we can't blame anybody but the monster.